is to be mentioned in the same breath as Manny Pacquiao.
Has the potential to go down as one of the best fighters in history, not even just Japanese history, but...
As we discussed, punches on this belt line are not considered low. Good luck to both of you.
Takuma Inoue defending his WBA Bantamweight Championship belt for the first time. His goal, to be undisputed in the weight division, just like his older brother, Naoya Inoue. To do so, he has to get through Jerwin Ancajas, the challenger and former champion who's moved up in weight, now feels comfortable at this weight. And we get you underway here, round one. Karan Bhatia on the call, joined by former world champion Chris Algieri. Takuma Inoue, the champion in the white and black trunks. Jerwin Ancajas, the challenger in the red and white trunks.
And as we had mentioned, Ancajas is moving up in weight, yet he looks like the bigger man. He's taller, he's got a longer reach, and he's filled in nicely after the lane. He goes to look like the bigger guy. There's that nice footwork from Inoue, very explosive as he closes the gap. Very nice in and out movement on display here.
Nice right hand there landed for Inoue. Good.
Trying to score with those left hands, but Inoue giving a lot of good head movement and staying in control in that center line.
Takuma Inoue, a very measured and careful approach here in round one. Standing his ground, using the jab and his left hand as that range finder so far in this round one.
Ancajas, a little bit twitchy, explosive, looking to land those big shots, throwing the jab down low, the left hand up high. But so far, Inoue has been very adept at just getting out of the way of those left hands.
We've seen Ancajas unload with the left hand.
Very explosively there, but still coming up short with the punches.
And we mentioned Takuma Inoue has been boxing since he was 4 years old. And if you look at him now, there's definitely a focus there, right? A concentration. And that's something that you develop, muscle memory that you develop throughout the years.
Inoue is looking to land that check left hook over the top as Ancajas throws the straight left hand.
The right hand for Inoue. Both men trying to set that up.
The dip left hook again from Inoue. To be offensive against Ancajas yet.
And we've been speaking about it tonight, Chris. So Takuma doesn't necessarily have the same power as his older brother. Certainly some signature moments early in this fight. And let's take a look at to do other things in the ring, and we're seeing that here tonight. A careful, measured approach, good counter punching, being slick, good head movement, and we're seeing those things from Takuma Inoue.
Yeah, I mean, oh, nice.
Big right hand there, rocked Ancajas, and another by Inoue.
That was that check hook that I was talking about, the dangers of it, because your head is on line for the left hand, but that was that beautifully timed right hand on the way in that shook Ancajas up. And then here we see another right hand as a follow-up there. Beautifully timed shot as Ancajas came in. And then nice follow-up as well. Oh, there's that check hook I was talking about. That left hook over the top as Ancajas lets go with that left hand.
Takuma Inoue seemingly finding his timing at the end of round 3. 2 right hands landed, and then a left hand that definitely caught the attention of Jerwin Ancajas. Big right hand there for Inoue.
That rocked Ancajas. Didn't see the punch coming. Yeah, you see the formula for Takuma, what their game plan was. Counter straight hands, left hooks over the top. Be deceptive on your offense on the way in. Good defense, make Ancajas reach and make him pay. Win that lead foot battle. And Takuma is usually the one who has that foot on the outside, so consistently he's winning that exchange.
Watch your hands.
Beautiful combinations there on the inside from Inoue. Both fighters trading body shots. A right hand gets through for Ancajas.
Big right hook from Ancajas. Best punch of the fight so far for him.
Jerwin Ancajas, and we see it here, fighting on the inside. At the beginning of the fight, he was trying to land the big left hand at distance. Now he's moving closer, and he's had success, as we're seeing here, from that distance.
With the body work, too.
And here comes Jerwin Ancajas. Left hand to the body, right hand upstairs.
Look at the size difference, man. Ancajas much bigger. But Takuma is feeling comfortable to stay in the inside exchange. Power, though, of Ancajas is coming through. Actually, the reason that this fight moved to the inside here. He was feeling comfortable with his hand speed, his head movement. He stayed in the inside, I think, longer than he needed to because he got hit with some big shots that were completely unnecessary. A lot of well-schooled Japanese fighters that are not forgetting the body. Excellent round. No reason to stand in there and trade with a guy, especially if you're getting touched up and he's bigger. No, a ton of experience, former champion, moved up in weight, coming to challenge the champion in his home turf. Coming to bring it, wants to fight. They finish up the rounds where they're exchanging. They're both smiling, going back to the corner. You got two warriors here in the ring tonight.
Absolutely, and a massive right hand there got through the body of Inoue.
Yeah, I think the pressure has been getting to Takuma at times. The countering from the outside has been excellent.
And another, this time a shorter right hand to the head.
Yeah, he's doing a great job fighting at this middle distance, picking off Ancajas, who's just too slow-footed, too obvious with what he's coming with offensively. And Takuma has the ability to make him miss and make him pay for it.
So, Chris, would you recommend Jerwin Ancajas trying to close the distance like he did right there?
Nice feint there from Takuma. And that's the thing, the fundamentals. What else is important here? When at this range, Inoue is not wasting energy wrestling with the bigger.
Ancajas' best bet might be trying to make it an ugly fight, trying to figure out creative ways to get on the inside, but that's easier said than done when you have this. Takuma Inoue, his first defense of the WBA bantamweight championship belt.
See, that's one thing about tends to come on strong late. Good body work there. Ancajas lumbers forward. Inoue has those explosive steps in and out.
We mentioned the battle for outside foot positioning. We know Ancajas, one thing he wants to do is get on the inside. Would you also recommend, Chris, him trying to get on the outside foot positioning?
Oh, absolutely, because you need to have your opponent between your feet so you can generate the most power. That's within your punching range. It's very difficult to punch with power outside of your foot positioning there. So you got to keep the man in between your feet. So now you're starting to see Ancajas stepping to that outside. You want to be at least head up with that front foot, if not all the way on the outside. Good exchanges here for Ancajas. He's getting the better of these.
Both men trading hooks.
Takuma. Big right hook. That was one of the better punches I remember from the round from Ancajas. Ancajas is landing something.
It seems to be more competitive when they're fighting at this close range, this phone booth type fight.
Absolutely. I mean, it's more competitive. It's more compelling. I'm sure the people at home are enjoying it more. I mean, I like the stuff from the outside and all the high boxing IQ that Inoue is showing, but this is fun too. Yeah, he's not taking the shots full on. He has the ability to roll with them, get a little shoulder up, get a glove up. Good counters there. You can see the beginning of every round, he starts out moving. But like the tide, Ancajas just keeps coming forward, keeps pressing.
You hear the corner of Ancajas say, walk him down.
That's exactly what he's trying to do. Yeah, it seems to me like the Ancajas game plan is the long game. Keep walking him down, break him down, get him tired, make him stand in front of you, and then damage him as much as you can down the stretch.
Quick combination there from Inoue. And as we've been speaking about, he started the round boxing and moving, then ended up on the inside. It's happening more and more as the rounds go on. So, Chris, to your point, it could be partially fatigue. It could be partially feeling like he can absorb these punches, or a combination of both.
Yeah, I'm thinking more and more that it's fatigue and little lapses in discipline. Because he is getting hit, and some of these look like they're heavy shots. Takuma doesn't seem like he's being affected by them just yet, but listen, in terms of scoring, salvos that he's had. See how Takuma rolls with that shot? He doesn't take the punches, especially to the head. Oh, good combination there from the outside. 2-1-2 over the top.
Round 9 for a WBA Bantamweight Championship main event. Takuma Inoue has had success boxing and moving, but seemingly ends like this, and a big right hand to the body drops Ancajas.
He's hurt. That's it.
And that's the end of the fight. Takuma Inoue knocks out Jerwin Ancajas with a successful bantamweight defense. Let's take a look here at the replay. That right hand to the body, another one.
That one, yep. It's hard to see. If the body's in the way, I can't tell if it was to the liver or to the solar plexus, but it was a right hand in between the punches. And that's what those punches, those shots that hit you in between. Yeah, it was right on the liver. It was a right uppercut right on the liver, and that just